Yo, this is Deontay the Bronx Bummer Wild, the WBC heavyweight champion of the world. And I'd like to give a big shout out to CJ Goodfellow of Sports TV. Bomb Squad, baby.
Let's talk about some heavyweight boxing. Teddy Atlas says that Deontay Wilder don't have no fundamentals, no skills, and that he need to switch trainers up to keep up with Tyson Fury to actually beat him in the trilogy. First, we're going to talk about Bob Arum says that Anthony Joshua don't got no jaw. So let's talk about Anthony Joshua not having a jaw first, man. Hit that subscribe button, bell icon button, share the video. Appreciate everybody for checking in. Look nice outside. A little bit chilly, but we're working, man. So, about Bob, I mean, everybody know Gay J ain't got no chin, all right? This motherfucker been knocked out by David Price in sparring, got dropped by Lawrence O'Callaghan. I mean, who the fuck ain't dropped fucking AJ? He was just getting by in boxing fights, fighting, conservative. Now, he ain't always been a conservative dude. When he was thinner and he was beating the shit out of Dillian White, he wasn't conservative at all. It's just like he gained too much muscle mass, and sometimes that happens. You know what I'm saying? You get addicted to lifting weights, and weights are addiction. I'm not getting to the PD accusations against him, man. I ain't got time for that shit today. But sometimes lifting weights addictive. You know what I'm saying? And Klitschko gave him the best advice of his career, and that was stop lifting weights. And if you're gonna lift, you just do the squats and the deadlift and shit like that. You don't do the chest and you do resistant bands, or you do calisthenics for that stuff. So when he got back thinner, it wasn't no surprise to me when he got back thinner that he was more mobile. His skills showed a little bit more, and that's what he needed to do. He just became too robotic and stiff. And the fluid AJ is the AJ that's gonna cause a lot of problems in the division. Even with Tyson Fury, his movement laterally and his speed that he showed versus any people say, he fought like a punk. I don't give a fuck how you fight, man. If it's increase your chances or your probabilities of winning the fight, that's how you fight. And that's how I want to see AJ continue to fight like that, but take it up a little bit and be a little bit more aggressive. If he can fight like that, he give any of these niggas an issue, man. I'm just keeping it real. He get Wilder issues fighting like that with that mobility. If he can add a little bit of head movement and a little bit of aggressiveness, he get Fury some issues too. I mean, that version of AJ ain't Alexander Usyk not beating him. I tell you that right now. That's kind of like the version AJ Dillian White fought. So I think Klitschko when they fought, I think he kind of traumatized that nigga, man, when he hit him. People forget Klitschko probably a top 10 puncher in Vladimir. Maybe the biggest puncher in heavyweight history almost. He's definitely in the top 10. When you hear, some of the opponents talking about the difference between him and Vitaly puncher power and how actually hard he hit, he just don't commit to the shots like that. Because he been dropped on the jaw. But, I don't see no Pueb beating AJ. I think AJ got a chance versus Fury, fighting like that, getting his weight under control. And, what Bob Arum saying, that's what he supposed to say. I don't listen to what the trainers say, the sparring partners say, the promoters say. When I'm judging the fighter, I watch what the tapes say. And AJ needed to keep doing what the fuck he doing. Whatever he did for the Ruiz fight, keep doing that. He showed a lot of skills. He seen everything. He kept everything in front of him. He picked the shots off. And you fight your fight. Mayweather did that shit for years. Oh, Mayweather born. Mayweather this. But guess what? One thing they couldn't say is Mayweather lost. You know what I'm saying? They criticize you when you win. They criticize you when you lose. And they talk shit about you when you lose. So I'd rather be criticized for being boring, for running, than when I lose, they pile on me like they did Deontay Wilder. I'll tell you that right now. I'd rather be the dude known for, stinking up the joint. So I ain't trying to hear that. Everybody got a criticism in this. But about his jaw, yeah, it's known that he been on the canvas. But hey, it ain't stopped him from becoming a 2-time world champion. You know what I'm saying? The difference is, people associate getting dropped to you having the bad chin. That's not true. Trinidad got dropped early on in a lot of fights because he had bad balance when he came out cold. You know, or he maybe have problems stripping the weight. Other people just get dropped. Sometimes they over aggressive, sometimes they have mental lapses. But as long as you get up off that canvas and you shake it off like nothing happened, I'll at least say ain't nothing wrong with getting dropped. But it's a problem when you stay down. So just because you hit the canvas don't mean, then Fury Chinny, he got dropped by Steve Cunningham. You know, it was the same way he got up versus Wilder, you know, but you can't tell people nothing, man. It's people in boxing, these new fans, they don't know the history though, bro. They don't know nothing. They argue with niggas that know boxing, that know the history, that been watching boxing for years, and I don't understand what he's talking. Like, if you don't understand, just shut the fuck up and listen. As simple as that. Just shut the hell up and listen. Don't try to argue with us and argue. And I got another video. I might do a live stream out of it tomorrow, later on today. But about the difference between picking a nigga because I like him or picking him because I think he's gonna win is totally different. You know, people say, how can you pick Kovalev over Ward? Well, I thought he would be the better fighter the first time. It's nothing personal. Everybody makes personal and emotional feelings for a fighter. And a lot of times you don't know these dudes, man. You don't know these dudes. You don't even know what they portray in the media. Some of the night, like I said, I love to use Tiger Woods as an example. Tiger Woods, I want my son to be like Tiger Woods. You know, you peel back a few layers of this nigga life, he's one of the most scummiest, sleaziest dudes on the planet. You know? So, but to talk about Teddy Atlas and Wilder, yeah, man, you know, Wilder got exposed again. What you mean again? He lost once, motherfucker. You know, Teddy Atlas, if you were so great, name me some of the champions you built over the last couple years. Alexander Gosford got a title because Adonis Stevenson was old. And as soon as he fought Proterbia, motherfucker got put to sleep. Just the God honest truth. He was getting beat pillar to pillar too, but Wilder, yeah, we all know he lacked fundamentals. Anybody that know boxing, we know he lacked balance. We know his base too wide. We know he been relying on the right hand. Not only has he been relying on the right hand physically, but mentally, he been buying into that. I only need 112 seconds to be perfect and all this shit. Once you start mentally buying into that, bro, and you start believing it, you know, that's when it becomes a problem. So it ain't nothing that he lied about. Should he get rid of Mark Breeden and JDS? Absolutely. Absolutely. He should add on like AJ added Klitschko advice on. The base too wide. You know what I'm saying? When he pull out, he either drop his hands with his chin up or he put the earmuffs on. He don't know how to catch and shoot, or he don't know how to slip and return fire. You know what I'm saying? And even basic shit, man. Even it's freezing them with the jab to the head or to the solar plex and dropping the right hand to the body instead of dropping it up top or looping it or putting it or varying it, throwing it in combination and changing the speed of it. A lot of shit he don't know how to do. Teddy Atlas ain't lying. You know what I'm saying? How can you deny? If you know boxing, how can you say this dude is fundamental? Basic fundamentals, he can beat Tyson Fury. Just basic fundamentals, he may creep up into the top 20 heavyweights of all time with his God-given abilities. He got power in the left hand too. He just don't know how to unlock it. Don't fight with no rhythm, man. Fast, explosive, agile, but he ain't honed his skill. Teddy Atlas ain't lying. You know, but everybody want to criticize you and pray on your downfall. I can't wait till you lose. But nigga ain't lying though, man. The way he's shooting the jab, it's different ways to shoot the jab. You know what I'm saying? You can shoot. He's shooting from the hip too much for my liking. You can shoot it right from where you position it at. And you don't even have to bring it. You don't even have to bring it all the way back to throw the jab. Once you throw the other jab, you bring it halfway back. You can hit him with the other jab, up jab, spear jab, hook off the jab. He know how to hook off the jab every now and then. He did it versus Fury in survival mode. You know, check hook him and get him out of position. But Teddy Atlas right, man. But you got these Wilder, like, I'm kind of caught in the middle of Wilder because one thing about it, I ain't trying to discredit what Tyson Fury did because I gave him credit. He got down on Wilder. However you look at it, motherfucker got down on him. The gloves, whatever the situation with the gloves is, they didn't go back and mark or put derogatory marks on Antonio Margarito's resume. You know what I'm saying? They didn't. They didn't go back and a few dudes, you know, when motherfuckers were stacking their gloves when they weren't supposed to or packing them like Kovalev was. It is what it is. What worries me about Fury is that it's so much bullshit coming out around him, and he been cheating. So I've been saying that. But as far as the fight, you gotta look at what you done wrong. And your apologists, because that's what they are. I mean, a lot of Wilder, these LDBC faggots, like the rest of them, you know what I'm talking about. But like with them dudes, they gotta accept that. Oh, what Fury? No, accept he got his ass whooped. That's it. Except he got his ass whooped. What can he do better? You sitting here saying, oh, no, he got cheated. No, he got his ass whooped. How have you looked at it? Fury got down on him. What can he do better? What can you say to give him words of encouragement? Get better. Watch tape. Bring a teacher in. Bring your base in. Kind of fight with some rhythm movement. Bounce your toes a little bit. Learn how to work the body. Learn how to rip an uppercut. You know what I'm saying? Learn how to I mean, it's a lot of things he can do. Without people getting mad at Teddy Atlas. Is there some hate in there? Yeah. But inside every hate is some truth. You know what I'm saying? They say inside every joke is some truth. Inside hate is truth. And that's just the my honest opinion on it. If he go in there and Fury in shape this time and his gloves on, even if his gloves is all the way on this time. He done popped out here with the big ass English 40. Seen niggas drink them in years. But even if Fury gloves on all the way on this time, it ain't gonna change how he got down on that nigga. It ain't gonna change. It ain't gonna change how he got down on him. It ain't. So that dude need to learn some skills, man. You need to learn some skills. You know, people, you say one bad thing about Wilder and Errol Spence, bro. These dudes, these local dummy boxing dudes, and the rest of these dudes, man, they make you want to rejoice a nigga losing, man. I don't want to be like that. They make you want to rejoice somebody knock one of their fighters out. They do. They don't see no logic, bro. None. Even motherfuckers that was logical before this shit came around, they don't see no logic. No logic. And you know what they hate the most, though? You know what they hate the most? They hate a nigga that's a leader. They hate somebody that got their own opinion and unapologetic about having their opinion. But then again, they wanna promote unapologetic black boxers. Get the fuck up out of here. You can't have it both ways. Either you support unapologetic black men or you don't. You can't have it both ways. You ain't gonna change my opinion on nothing. Nothing I say you're not gonna change my opinion on. It's my opinion. I thought it out. I pre-calculated it out, drew it out, and everything. You know, it's my opinion. I don't know why people, oh man, you said this and you hate. No, I don't care if I'm hating. What you gonna do about it? Nothing. Motherfuckers niggas just hate. Nigga, my channel gone and niggas still hate. They still hate, man. My channel gone and they still hate. That's what I don't get. It's gone, dog. And when it come back, it's gonna be on. And y'all gonna see, like I said on Instagram Live, y'all gonna see what I do with this, man. This channel. Y'all gonna see how I take this channel to a whole different stratosphere. For real. But other than that, man, they Wilder got this type of hatred because of the local dummy box community. That's why, man. That's why he got this type of hatred. And Errol Spence too. when somebody's scarfing some shit down your throat like that and the nigga ain't that good, especially when you've been watching boxing for 20, 30, 40, 50 years. Come on, man. We seen way better fighters than both of these dudes, man. They ain't nothing special, man. They just, man, a lot of these dudes in boxing just manufactured. It ain't nothing wrong with that. Everybody had to be match made the right way. It ain't one boxer throughout history that I can remember in recent history that ain't a product of proper matchmaking. But hey, y'all know what it is, man. Let me know what y'all guys think. I'll link the article, links in the description. Don't forget me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Reach out to the email if you got business, question, inquiry, sponsorship, video requests. Keep sharing the videos. We gone.